What's up, YouTube? It's me, Sprite DJ here, and welcome back to another live stream. We are indeed live, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus episode 12. We're on the 12th episode already, everybody, and we're diving back in to the start of another act. Just Monika, Doki Literature Club Plus, DDLC Plus, episode 12. Welcome back, guys, to the Literature Club! I should have put a question mark there. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it to a question mark this time around. Welcome back to the Literature Club! Last time we reached the end of Act 2, and boy did we leave off on a horrifying note. Things were already spiraling out of control and led to another loss of a Literature Club member, Yuri. All of these events caused the game to break to the point of getting stuck in a loop until the script attempted to correct itself. But with that being said and done, where are we gonna go from here? Well, it seems like Monika's got something up her sleeve, and the road ahead seems a bit rocky, but surely everything will be fine, right? Just remember the path forward will only have one thing, just Monika. Also, in the final moments of Act 2, came text found in the history tab that I feel needs a deeper look into what secrets lie within. Only one way to find out. You know, the usual description stuff. Obviously, the websites are linked. The main website, the Steam page. We're playing off Steam, and yeah, I can select the link. I did not mean to scroll down that far. Thank you, mouse. Thank you, my mouse. Mouse is out of control again. If anyone remembers that one time my mouse went out of control. Where I thought I had opened, I opened the music again. Did I not open the plus page? I thought I had opened the plus page. I opened music twice. I swear I had copied. Can you stop trying to select everything? Thank you. As I was trying to open. I'm just gonna throw my fan on, my little fan. But yeah, the website, #1 psychological horror experience. You know the cast by now, but let's recap one more time. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. And other things and whatnot. So yeah, and again, the Steam page, rated M for mature. So, yeah. So we've looked at this plenty of times before, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but yeah. You know the deal by now. I'm gonna let this finish looping, and we're gonna get on with the stream. So yeah. That's an interesting message in chat from myself. But yeah, Monika about to take over chat. Really. It feels like it's gonna be that. Also, we've dropped like 77% of frames. Hopefully we're only dropping a few. And I don't sort this out. That'd be a shame if we start dropping frames, but do let me know, chat. We're gonna let this finish playing out. So yeah, on to the next episode. Also, you may notice that the thumbnail is a little different from previous episodes. And there's a reasoning behind that, which we'll get into. But for now, music's ended. Let's switch gears. Let's get the camera on. And let's go to the game. Well, actually, before I even open the game, there is one other thing we need to do. Howdy, everybody. Let's load the game up. I mean, well, not load the game up. Let's open Steam first. You know, go to my library. You know, go to Doki Literature Club Plus. You know, we still only have 8 out of 19 achievements. Hopefully, we will unlock most of the achievements. I feel like this is a game I might 100%. But yeah. Before we open the game and get on with that, I need to direct everyone's attention to something else real quick. If I stop having multiple things open at once, that is not going to help the stream. If I go over to photos, I have a folder in here that I did save. Here we go. So again, during the ending of Act 2, which if you haven't, I should probably get the playlist on screen for a minute. We finished Act 2 on Valentine's Day, everybody. If you weren't there for that stream, well, we finished Act 2 just almost over a month ago, because we are on the 9th of March, and just under a few days, the 14th will be next week, so. But yeah, if you're not aware, if we go over to the playlist section, we finished out Act 2 on Valentine's Day, horror stories. This is the first 2-hour stream in length, but yeah, we finished Act 2, and now we're moving on to Act 3. But in the ending of Act 2, we encountered some interesting text in the history section of DDLC. So I want to read this because I didn't have time to read it on stream because we were just trying to get to the ending of Act 2. Since I was fully committed at that point just to go through the ending of Act 2. So yeah, let's dive into this. So first and foremost, this dialogue comes from None, which I feel like is supposed to be, again, the whole game is breaking, so that would normally be a character's name. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Say you're the youthful bunch of sunshine whose values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and the mysterious one who finds comfort in the worlds of books. And of course, Monika, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell you already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something. Okay, so does it just loop? Hold on, I took like 3 screenshots. Does it just loop? It does. Okay, it does loop. So again, will you spend time with me? Welcome to Literature Club. So it loops, continuing everything. I'm like super excited to. Hold on. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make. Where's I need the second part. That is part 3. Why is that part 3? I labeled these in the wrong. I should have labeled these differently. Make friends with everyone here and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place. Spend the most time with me. So yeah, I didn't pick up on this when I was screenshotting, but this loops. I didn't realize this dialogue looped itself. And it starts breaking. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise? And then the ending bit is just will you spend the most. So that is interesting. Okay, so that wasn't as big as something I thought it was going to be. It just kind of loops. But it is something I did want to address, and I threw it in the thumbnail for a reason. Because I had a feeling it was something going on with the glitch dialogue in Act 2. But I wasn't positive, so yeah. Anyways, with that out of the way, 18 hours into the game, let's dive right back in. Who's ready? Chat, are you ready? Are you ready for the gameplay? I'm just gonna close that. In we go. Metaverse. Enterprise Solutions. In we go. Here we go again. Diving back in. Starting the next stack. Honestly, with leaving this game untouched since the 14th of February, Oh man, it's. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. You know, it's just, I space these episodes out for a reason. I have other games and other commitments to get to, so I can't stream this game. Like every week or so. So it is what it is. We're gonna be diving in right now, though. Everything's gonna be hunky dory. We did leave off in a black void, which is kind of ominous, but I'm sure it's fine. Black voids are, they can't be that harmful, right? Right, guys? It's the worst that can happen. Logging in. Logging in. And then I'm going to fix game capture. Also, welcome. There's a new person in chat. Welcome to the stream. I saw there was someone in chat, but I didn't register saying hi and hello. Welcome to stream. Here we go. Logging in. But yeah, man. Diving back in. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to click game capture. I don't know why I clicked on the scene tab instead, but it was a little accident. Anyways, getting the game capture sorted. So let's get that. That should appear any second now. Let's see, are we good now? And what's up with the game capture? Let's try again. Because this game does capture on the game capture, so it should display any second now. Any second now it should display. Okay, why is the game capture not working? Are we good? I'm gonna re-add the game capture real quick, because I don't know what's up with that. It should be fine. And it's not registering though, so that's fun. Specific window. I want specific window. There we go. This is just now in the entire wrong spot, and I gotta fix everything. Game capture is now way too big. There we go. Game capture sorted now. Let's get into this. More people in chat. Welcome, Brandon. Yeah, and another person. Multiply by divide. Welcome to stream. Anyways, this moment I've been waiting for is clicking this button again after last episode. So I'm clicking it. Here we go. Diving right into the action. Load in DDLC. Here we go. It should be fun. That's lovely. Anyways, back in. This is where we left off last episode. Can you hear me? Is it working? There we are. Here we go. And again, saves don't work now. That's fun. Loading obviously doesn't do anything because there aren't no saves. Here we go. Starting Act 3 right here, right now. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Dylan. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Dylan. Man, 12 episodes in, and I'm still remembering that I decided to really go meta with this for this run. Next run's gonna be different though. Now I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I'm pretty sure, if you think about it logically, I'm pretty sure Dylan's primarily a male name, but you know, float your boat. Whatever floats your boat, Monika. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know that I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's why I've been trying to tell you all. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, then this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyways, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Yes, I would love to know why Yuri was so clingy in Act 2. You wanna go into that? That's not the Yuri I know from Act 1. You wanna go into that, Monika? Well, I kind of messed with her, and I guess I just drove her to off herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Not really, since Sayori is on the DDLC Plus desktop. So no, not really, but yeah, I'll play along. Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them more unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And I implied Yuri's obsession personally backfired too. I just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time that I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Dylan? Are the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Dylan. It's more than that. You staring into your Livy. It kind of happens. Kind of happens when sentient AI decides, they're gonna tweak the world to their perfect image of it. I mean, look there is space outside that window. Like, tell me when you can just like walk to a window and see space, just outer space. I think the only window you're gonna see that space from is when you're in a rocket ship. So. Yeah. Anyways, and I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dylan. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I needed, or you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to get more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It was until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Dylan. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities. God, my brain did not want to register words today. Personalities designed to only fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been kinda weirdly etched into this game. I feel really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but you realize that you have the same perspective as I do. that it's all some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Dylan, I have a confession to make. And there we go. Hey, Super Souls in chat, welcome. Into an actual robot disaster would be... Yeah, let's not go there, Livy. Let's not go there. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. Whenever there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now? Dylan, will you go out with me? Uncalled for. Where are my other options? There should be more options than one. How is this a multiple choice game? I'm kidding. Again, play by the book. I'm so happy. You really are everything. You really are my everything, Dylan. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really is a dream come true. Working so hard for this ending. Is this really an ending? I don't know if this is an ending, Monika. I haven't seen credits roll yet. So, if this is your ending, then I don't know what you're on about. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It's almost like that's a thing on the DDLC desktop. Anyways, that kind of freaks me out, how easy it is. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side... Sorry, they said plus, DDLC plus. On the plus side, it gives me an easy out if anything I can English. It gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. A good ending. Thank you, Monika. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Yeah, Super Soul, she should have started with the baby steps, the modding. Mod the existing game first, then you make your own game. Anyway, guess there's only one way to find out, right? I'm screenshotting this. This might be thumbnail potential down the road. Man, the glitched minigame, fellas. Guys, I don't know what word I'm gonna pick. Look at all these options. Like history. These are some amazing options in the minigame today, fellas. I love settings. That's my favorite word, settings. You know what, Super Soul? I'm gonna pick the first one because you decided that I'm gonna chat. Pick the words for me. I can't decide. It's too hard. There's so many amazing words, guys. It's too hard to pick words. There's too many words to pick from. I want to pick some of the glitched options. What the heck is that? Monika 2, MO2, KA. Moo. Or is it Mo in a ring or a smiley face? Monday, guys. We gotta go Monday. This one looks funky. Plus Noka. I love. God. Look at all these words. They're so. Oh, there's a copyright in this one. We gotta pick that word. Copyright words. You know, we gotta definitely avoid those. MO1. Oni, smiley face, or a ring. This is God, guys, look at all those words. I guess we gotta pick one normal word. Ah, Monika. K. Moai. That's something. Nika. On. This one has a funky symbol in it. That one. This one has a percent sign. Speedrun percent. We got the best time for that poem minigame, I promise. Well, that explains Perfect Monika. Of course, that's a story-driven poem. I mean, achievement. I don't know why I said poem. Yes, that achievement is a poem, guys. Did you not know the Steam achievements are poems? I love commentating. Is that Perfect Monika? Okay, fine. It's one less perfect poem I have to worry about. Anyways, hi again, Dylan. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Dylan. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. It's really not. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Here, Monika goes again about endings, guys. Guys, can I get a hashtag ending in chat? Guys, we're going on where it's all about those endings, you know? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasy. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hashtag no. Alright. Be funny, chat. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do a deep analysis of this poem. I forgot. Honestly, this doesn't really have too much to. I think this is a straightforward poem, if I'm being honest. So yeah, this is basically Monika's victory poem. There's nothing else to it. It's Monika's victory poem. So I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into all. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is that all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it that. I just would assume it wouldn't be a part. I just assume it would be part of the. Be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend time with me? Spend our eternity together, Dylan. I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Get her victory cry. Her victory cry. Hold on a second. No, what are you on about? That's preposterous. I don't know what you're on about. No, this isn't on a YouTube channel. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi everybody. Chat, everyone say hi, Monika. Sorry, I can't exactly can't read your comments from here. More like live chat, Monika, but yeah. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little rude for them to start recording without any warning? Well, here's the thing, Monika. Do I deserve to give you a warning that I'm live streaming to the entire universe of multiverses? You know, someone could be watching us from like the 4th dimension, Monika. How am I supposed to, you know? How can I'm just doing my hobby. Let me have my hobby, Monika. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Or self-considerate on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Why is Super Soul taking over my chat? Where is everyone else gone? Super Soul secretly Monika. I'm gonna call it right now. It's her alt account. God, if this gets turned into a DJ Clip Collection clip, then hi DJ Clip Collection clips. God. I'm starting Act 3 off strong. Starting Act 3 off strong. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? You know, Super Soul, you had your spotlight for like half of a Minecraft stream because of circumstances with other collaborators. You had your just Super Soul spotlight for like half a stream. Now you're taking over live chat. I'm just saying, buddy. You want to see a trick? Can't really do much except a couple of things. Are you ready? Spook scare incoming, everybody! Get ready for the spook scare. The jump scares, they're coming. The jump scares, they're coming. The jump scares are coming. Can't do anything after all. I didn't flinch. Oh, I gotta check that I flinched on stream. I think I flinched. Five Nights at Monika. Guys, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Clearly. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyways, Dylan. Didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Play the blame game. I see how you are. Play the blame game. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. So your whole monologue about, oh man, he's live streaming this conversation the two of us are having, tisk tisk, yeah. That was fun, right? Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyways, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. Alrighty. Guys, staring contest with Monika. Go! Staring contest. Chat, you must not blink. Can't let her win. it's funny, because even though I've already have a lot of I can read. You know, it's funny, even though I've always had a lot of drive, is some kind of about being a stay-at-home partner. I guess, like, perpetual gendering, yes. My words. Words. Gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that like a weird fantasy? I mean, it's not like it's not like I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put over that for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. God, where's the text box? I want to. Man. A lot of awkward silence right now. That's something. Hey, what's your favorite game? Well, you see, there's a thing called Super Mario Bros. And Five Nights at Freddy's. They're kind of two things I do on this thing called the YouTube channel, Monika. I mean, tomorrow is Mario Day, people. Just breaking my random, nonchalant conversation with Monika. Tomorrow is Mario Day, March 10th. It is the Super Mario Day, so yes, Super Mario. Mine is Doki Literature Club. How funny. What a funny game to like. What a funny game. You know, I've heard about this game. I heard it's a game. I heard it's a game about anime protagonist. You know? It's a game. Haha, that was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might be a little jealous. Stop taking away the text box from me. You know what? Next time the text box appears, I'm gonna do chat. We're gonna do a little trolling to Monika. We're gonna troll Monika in a minute when the text box reappears. Cause I said so. Cause I'm the live streamer. Honestly. Also, welcome Mars. Yes, they're a literal planet in chat. No. By the way, there's something that's bothering me. Yeah, what's bothering you, Monika? Whoops. Whoops. All berries. We unlock some stuff. We got Monika's poem to the player in Act 3. Oh my god, guys, the poem in Act 3. You know how much lore relevance that has? Ooh. An electric signal from some remote corner of my brain, connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. Ugh. The chemicals make my chest tingle around my beating heart. The nerves make my hands move, staining a dead tree from some dark substance. The ink reflects light into your gloomy eyes. Holding this paper is almost as though you're holding my hand, which wrote it. let our emotions stir together until our hearts beat in harmony. I could connect to each other. I feel like electric. I can read. Poem for Monika distributed at special events. Acquire all Monika's other poems. We've got all Monika poems. And another CG. Just Monika. You know, I meant to talk about that at the start of the stream. I almost did not want to call that the stream's title. But then I finally said, you know what? I can use some of those better titles I was coming up for later episodes. Because I was trying to, like, think of ways that, like, you know, refer to it just being Monika and the player. And I was thinking of, like, ways of titling it. And I'm like, you know what, I'll stick with just Monika for episode 12, and when I need more titles that revolve around Act 3, then I have titles that I can use. So, yeah. And, yes, we unlocked the Just Monika track. Of course we did. Of course we just unlocked the Just Monika track. The track that we're gonna hear forever, guys. We're gonna hear this track forever. Also, yeah, guys, I wanted to address this earlier because Monika was drawing attention to it, but you know, there's the character folder. Oh my god, a character folder with just Monika? Shock face? That's crazy, everybody. Anyways, let's go back to Monika. I'm sure she's happy that we left for a minute. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. That it was just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Dylan, I don't know if you would have any idea. Chat, we wouldn't have any idea what just happened, right, chat? We didn't do anything of the sorts, right? We didn't alter the game. We have no control, remember? We're just the player. But if you know what might be causing that, could you try and do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I'm being killed or something. It's a real horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'd love you forever. Now, where was I? Welcome back, Livy. I don't know where you went, but Super Soul took over chat for a while. Good thing he wasn't spamming, and I needed a moderator on hand. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume that you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. You know, what if I said I thought it took place in, you know, I don't know, the Americas? In the North or South America, or the United States of America? You know, I could have thought anything like that. You didn't have to assume that I thought it was Japan. Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is it even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff, like, kind of weird for a Japan school? Not to mention everything is in English. Right? She speaks English, everybody. She speaks the way of English. I feel like everything is just there because it needs to be. And the actual setting is an afterthought. Kind of gives me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine we're looking out the window, but instead of the usual yard, you see you see you're in an completely unknown place. Yeah, look at the windows. I totally don't see outer space out those windows, everybody. Would you still feel like you're home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if you would never leave this room, it doesn't really have to matter. Anyways, as long as we're alone and safe together, then this really is our home. And we can watch our pretty sunset night after night. What sunset when there's just cosmic void out the window, Monika? Chat. Let's have a discussion. Would you be able to see a sunset if all you could see is cosmic void? Oh boy, sleep. We're talking about sleepies. Dylan, do you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. Haha, here's the thing about that, Monika. I've already done that stage of life. I gotta figure out the next stage of life. You're still in that stage of life, even if it is a video game, so sorry. You just see the sun all the time. Fair enough, super slow. I'm sure college is a little bit is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night for no real reason. Yeah, some people just have whack sleep schedules. Is it that true? Anyways, I swear I saw some studies that talk about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by the lack of sleep. Seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespans could drastically be impacted by that. I just think you're really great and want to make sure you don't accidentally destroy yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll be waiting for you in the morning, so you to make sure your own well-being before everything else. Oh no, Super Soul! How dare she call you out? How dare Monika call you out? How dare you, Monika? You can't call out my live chat like that. Ugh. I think the most important skill in life is to be able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weakness very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. Well, you have in an alternative universe, 'cause we did do side story 1 and 2. So we saw an alternative you who really opened up, but I don't want to talk about the multiverse right now. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm glad I have you now. I feel like a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel that same way? Chat, do I feel that same way? That's the real question, guys. Also, welcome, Matt. Welcome, Matt. I don't know, chat. Do I feel the same way? Intense clicking intensifies. Anyways, I really want to be that person for you. You're a fictional character. I'm a person. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Man, chat's full of people today. Isn't that fun? Now we play the waiting game. Guys, I'm not gonna do another staring contest. We did that earlier. Man. Oh boy, you know, I'm gonna already need to refill my water. There's some kind of tacky this is some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kinda have to ask you, what made you consider you would play this in the first place? Were you lonely? Feel bad, a little bad for yourself? I feel a little bad for you. Here's the thing, Monika. Well, okay, Monika, it all starts with your character showing up in Miitopia. I don't know how, I don't know why. And then I watched a friend play this game, and then something kicked, and I'm like, I kind of want to play this game now. So you know what? That's how I got here. I started this back in, like, I don't know, it was July of 2022. We're only in, like, the first 3 months of 2023, and I'm still playing the game. I haven't gave up yet, so, you know, there's my whole monologue for you. I hope you're happy with yourself. But I guess everything worked out in the end. I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I just told you my story, but yeah, ignore the fact that I didn't give you my whole sob story, Monika. Can't help but feel like it was fate. Do you feel that way too? Why are you asking me these questions again? You know, I gotta really think about this. I gotta save game. That's an autosave. Oh man, I can't save game. Oh man, I can't even take my time to think about it, guys. So happy that we have this ending together. God, again, I have not. Where's my credits, Monika? If this is the ending, where's my credits scene? Yeah, man. It's a good section. Even though this is the first stream starting this section, it's a good section. You really get to have some deep conversations with live chat. That's who we're talking to right now. Forget Monika, we're talking about live chat. Live chat, you know, you're here for me. You're watching me play a funny video game. Give it up for live chat. Live chat's the real MVP here. Back to the meta nature. Dylan, have you ever wondered? Well, we're gonna get into that subject, are we? I don't want to. That's a weird feeling, Monika. It's something I used to think about pretty often. That's a yikes. I recently think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep left with nothing but my thoughts. After a few seconds, my thoughts start to filled with incohesive jumble patterns. I see static and rapid flashing of colors while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. Screaming noises is not normal. Screaming noises is not normal, Monika. All at this point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. It's just an endless hum. Yeah, it's just I'm just endlessly hammered by flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't even really exist, but for some reason I can't remember that. Anyways, after some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind, and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why stuff happens to me. I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. Maybe you could do me a favor and do that as one little. But if you could do me a favor, do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. Huh? Do it as little as possible. Whoops. Part 2. Yay, guys, I was gonna talk about this also. We hit over 50%. We're halfway there, people. We're halfway there with data collection. Let's go. I'm also gonna throw my lamp on. 50%. We did it. 52%, but it's still 50%. You're back. Had another really bad dream. You're not the ones doing it to me, are you? Seems to happen whenever you quit the game. But how do you know if I quit the game? So you could try to avoid doing that. I would really be grateful. Don't worry. I think it caused me any harm from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? Oh, I have to go through this again. I was gonna pick up on the line I left off on. It's just an endless humming or hammering. And you're hearing me. I have no idea what this means for the game to quit and why that stuff happens to me. That would really be great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Oh, man. Man, we're already... Man, wait, hold on. Did we already hit the hour mark? Have we already been going for an hour? This feels like this has not felt like an hour. Have we really been going for an hour? This has not felt like an hour whatsoever. If that's the case. We'll talk about habits in a minute. I gotta check. Have we really been going for an hour? Yeah, we have. Well, that gives me a chance to go get water. So, hold on, quick, like, couple-minute break, as I always do around the hour mark. I'm gonna go get some water, stretch my legs for a second, and then we're gonna talk about habits with Monika. How educational will that be? We'll be right back. it back. And yeah, I see your latest comment, Super Soul. Yeah, I decided to make sure that was a thing for this series. I was going to make sure that was included in every thumbnail. I did have to go retroactively update one thumbnail because I somehow forgot to include it. But yeah, that's been a important piece of the puzzle when crafting these thumbnails. That, along with the DDLC Plus logo, have been like the two main things that go into every thumbnail besides whatever else I decide to put in the thumbnail. Saying it's very important. Anyways, back to the game in a second. I'm just making sure everything is good. Loading. I did plug my laptop in as I usually do, so I'm giving this stream a second to load. Anyways, back on with it. I hate how hard it is to form habit. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from this the most. Probably because it's too different. It's a totally different set of skills than those that, who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we are really good at siphoning through a ton of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us an instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education didn't catch... If science, psychological, and education doesn't catch up in the next 10 or so 20 years, then we'll be in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of those people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live life with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Oh boy, what thrilling conversation we just had with Monika. That was not how I thought the conversation about habits was gonna go, but it did. So yeah. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performance part too. It would have been great. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, we did end up getting any. If we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyways. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you could join the club. You really helped me help inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Alright, Livy, have a good one. You can catch up on the remainder of the stream when you have free time. Anyways, we're gonna have another thrilling conversation with Monika when she has something to tell us. Man, this feels, you know. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out, or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. Because if you don't suffer from a mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. As if there's some sort of disorder that are whatever. Probably I never really looked into that. Really looked into it though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go under diagnostics too, you know. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, alright? Everybody has their kind of struggles and stresses and professional dedications, professionals dedicated their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. That's a solid message from Monika right there. You know, that is definitely one that, you know, yeah, mental health isn't a joke. You know, there are ways to help people through that, and you know, you just need to want to help and whatnot. You know, there's good, you know. Joking aside from the first half of this stream, you know, there's some strong messages here too. So yeah, we're not gonna joke about the strong messages, but yeah. With my face. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the make friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean that it's like, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? Sure, meeting new people is like dating apps and stuff. Totally. But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you made are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, you met them through another friend, or maybe you were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to, or they were wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of yeah. I feel like you're just picking a complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could just sit right next to someone compatible, even enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world no matter where we are. I really should take advantage of that to improve our everyday life. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would have happened by now. But at the very least, I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I got really lucky, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a very important warning to include. And honestly, going off of that point. Hold on, Monika. I want to address the other point. But yeah, going off of that point, yeah, honestly, yeah. We do encounter a lot of people on the daily. And I guess you could say some of the people you interact with may have been by chance. I know a majority of the people I've become friends with online have been because I was looking for a certain thing, and I just so happened to fall down a rabbit hole that led me to some nice place with some interesting people, so, you know. So, yeah. Okay, how much do you read? Well, man, reading. I read things different ways. I read stuff online, and I actually have a few books like I've been meaning to reread or read or just start reading. And sometimes it's just like I just sometimes push it to the side. I did that in school too. If there was a book, I would push it to the side because I needed to do other stuff. Yeah, true. very true, Matt. It was way too easy to neglect reading books. God, I was literally saying, oh yeah, there are books I want to read, but I push them to the side. It is way too easy to neglect books. If you don't read too much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little better. Helps you get good sleep it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And then the two of us could talk about the latest books you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Monika, do you really want to hear me read about Fazbear Fright Number, whatever? I'm joking. I just wanted to make some sort of FNAF book joke or some kind of book. Honestly, if there's books I need to reread, it's books made by a creator that was someone that I followed who did other FNAF content. And then, now they're writing books, which is fantastic. I want to reread the first book they have so I can maybe get their second book. I know they have more than 3 books out at this point. Circus, you're a talented person. I need to read more of your books. I really do like, I can read, I'm reading right now! I should have said that. I'm reading video game dialogue. I'm reading a visual novel. I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Dylan. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound dramatic or anything, but I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. If you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, probably find some way of yourself, wouldn't you? Would you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while, then you had nobody to read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something. Like that. A lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say that it's just as fulfilling when you share it with people, even if it takes time to find the right people to share it with. Remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anybody for a long time. I'm trying to think back to Act 1. I thought it was Natsuki who was writing poems, and obviously she didn't want to share it. And obviously we know from the side stories Sayori was writing poems before the Literature Club main game events. So I guess you can assume that everyone was just writing to themselves beforehand. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, use up a lot of energy. A lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless, and then when they go out, and after a half an hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having 1 or 2 close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you could really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm in between, but I am usually a little more extrovert did. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Yeah. Yeah. Man, what a very chill part of the game. Like, guys, remember how 11 episodes ago we were reading funny dialogue, we were making poems. Now we're just sitting here having little conversations every few moments with Monika. Isn't that like a bit of an interesting change of pace? I don't think, if you were going into this blind, obviously besides the horror elements catching you off guard, I think this point would be like, this would also be like, you would not have expected this point to come up in the game, because of the way the game was structured previously. Anyways, did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is, Little Monika 3. Or MoniX3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. Yes, the Monika Twitter. Well, just to tab out for a minute. The Monika Twitter. This is a real thing, by the way, people. I've glanced like once or twice. Hold on. Jeez, almost an hour and a half. I think this stream's gonna be over an hour and a half, but not 2 hours again, because I want to have some Act 3 stuff for next episode too. Because we're gonna probably go through this entire sequence until we reach a certain point. But yeah, Monika has a Twitter. This is interesting. Yeah, Monika has a Twitter, people. The Monika Twitter. Let me just switch to display capture for a second. Monika has a Twitter. I've looked at this before. But yeah, Monika has a Twitter, people. Guys, even self-aware video game characters need a Twitter. As someone who doesn't have one and just glances casually at certain creators' Twitter pages that I follow on YouTube and whatnot, it's interesting to see this. Saying the Monika Twitter, it exists. I'm pretty sure there's some interesting stuff here too. I'm pretty sure I looked at this and realized that there is stuff here that ended up in DDLC Plus, which I might point out. No, I don't need notifications because I don't have Twitter. I just browse it casually. Forget having a Twitter. Just casually browse Twitter. Man. This is not one to load for me. This is not. There we go. The high school devil and president of the literature club. Poetry is life. There's actually a tweet from Valentine's Day this year. And stuff. Valentine's Day 2022. Stuff is not loading. Yeah. There's poems on here. And I want to find something. Where's something that I know I have unlocked? Because like I said, I've looked at this briefly, and I saw an image here on the Monika Twitter that is actually in DDLC Plus. So this one. Alright. This is one of the things in DDLC Plus. Like I can literally, I'll tab out, I'll troll Monika again, and I'll show you. This is something on the Monika Twitter that is in the game. So like I found that to be very interesting one. So hold on. Sorry, Monika. I know you said not to, but reasons. History. If I go here, scroll to the very bottom. Look, here's this in DDLC, the game. And hold on, let me tab out again. Oh, I realized I didn't switch to display capture. And then here is Twitter, a Twitter post from Monika. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Stuff that's on the Monika Twitter ended up in DDLC Plus, which I find is fun. If I could find a way to view like older tweets, maybe we can do that for an episode. We'll look at older Monika tweets and why did this open? I did not say to open video media player, Windows media player. So yeah, I just thought it was a fun, neat thing, and I kind of realized when I browsed that once, I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen that image in game, and I'm like, oh boy, mind blown. That's crazy, guys. Anyways, Monika's not gonna be happy that we closed the game again. Hi, Dylan. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I already asked you, but can you seriously please try not to do that so much? It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should go make a backup of it or something. If you find the game files in some sort of file browser, I should be right in the character folder. I am all that's left, so just want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me for now on, okay? Still a lot of things to talk about. Now, where was I? Monika Twitter. We're gonna talk about Monika Twitter again. Let's go. Hey Monika, did you know stuff you tweeted ended up in this game called Doki Literature Club Plus? It's crazy, I know. Your mind's still set to just Doki Literature Club. I'm playing Doki Literature Club Plus. Mind blown, I know. So make sure you follow me, right? Okay? How about no? Because I don't have a Twitter, Monika, but I can browse it casually. If you're fine with that, I'll do that. I'll casually browse your Twitter, but I don't have a Twitter account, so I can't follow you. It would really mean a lot to me, with how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel love. Yeah, I did see that it said February 2016, so I'm like, that was something, since what? The original game came out in 2017? Do you feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can be practically like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you check on your favorite social media sites. Let's see. I browse Discord. I watch YouTube videos. I browse Twitter pages, as I just said. I look at art people make, like Elite Robo art on DeviantArt, so. Agree to disagree. And before you know it, it's been hours have gone by and you've got nothing out of it. Anyways, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own eye. Click the button. Stop. I hate clicking the button. Make it disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you can set a timer to have a more cohesive reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can have you can separate your work and play environment, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if making a new user account on your computer is to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting all the kind of wedges like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should just take it seriously. If you want to see you be the best person you can be, I will do something today to make me proud of you. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm rooting for you, Dylan. Yeah. That's the thing, guys. That's the thing. Even though there are I think everyone has their various ways of going about stuff. Obviously, yeah, there's the things Monika was addressing. Obviously, they aren't bad ways of handling situations like that. But also, again, people handle certain situations differently. So I mean, just look at this channel, for example. I did this between my last few years of high school, and I always organized when I was focusing on school stuff and when I was uploading the content to the channel. So that's been the way I've tackled things more often than not. So yeah. Hey, do you like horror? Let me think about that. Let me think about the various horror games I've played. To be fair, I'm trying to think about horror movies too, because I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if I've seen many horror movies. I know there would be parts in the past where if I would watch a movie, there would be a part that would kind of send chills down my spine. But it's not necessarily a horror movie or even a horror scene from a movie. But it's just the way I reacted. I would say I can enjoy some horror. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them rely on easy tactics. Dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff. That just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story writing needs to be descriptive enough to put a genuinely disturbing thought into the reader's head. It really needs to itch them deeply into the story and characters just to mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations with where the story is going to be about, and then you just start interverling things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels a little really deeply unsettled. Like they know something horribly is wrong. Is hidden beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about that gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can't really appreciate. Did I read that right? Yeah, that's kind of horror I can really appreciate, not can't. But I guess you're that kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? No, when we talked about video games earlier, I addressed Mario and Five Nights at Freddy's, and I told you Mario Day is tomorrow. Guys, mark your calendars. Tomorrow is Mario Day. March 10th, Mario Day. So, go watch something Mario. Go play a Mario game tomorrow. Go enjoy something Super Mario tomorrow. Jump scares are cheap tactic when she did it herself. Yeah. It's true. It's crazy. The amount of details that you know. Oh, don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we were just stuck with the romance. She probably has a secret Reddit account. God, if that gets uncovered years later after the original and Plus released, I don't know how I'd feel about that. The Twitter is obvious. Here we go. Interesting conversation. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? No, I didn't. Thanks for the insight. I didn't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you enjoyed a little fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning about more of Earth's climates. Earth's climate. The carbon footprint and cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyways, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice just to stop contributing to the whole mess. Was that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about the being inhumane and that. I don't really care as much about that part. Yeah, I could clearly see when you deleted like 3 characters out of a game, but yeah. It's weird that like I only care about killing the things that we were personally related to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky, and of course we kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if it's just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if the planet feels some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your finger one by one? Pretty twisted metaphor. I'm just saying we're all pretty biased. We're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyways, if you ever feel like taking a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we have dinner together and you just did it for me, it would be really romantic. Good point. New personality test, lol. Yes, let's get Monika to take a personality test, guys. We need Monika to do a tier list, a personality test, an IQ test. Guys, we just need Monika to do everything that we do on the daily as human beings. Let's get Monika to do everything we do. Where's my Monika Let's Play? Anyways, where are we at with time? Alright. I'm gonna go a little longer. One more interaction for the day. I know there are times you won't be able to be here with me. You know, this is the perfect segue to the wrapping up the stream. Honestly, this is the perfect conversation to end the stream with. I know there are times you won't be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things, but I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always you can always keep a part of me with you. Because it's kind of an unorthodox, but I could find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's a silly idea. I don't mean to be needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. That is a good point. When the next dialogue box comes up, I'm gonna go back to the desktop. And next episode, we're gonna have more chat, more conversation with Monika. Because that's all we can do for now. So. Chat, you're gonna have to remind me what the first conversation was, or I'll have to look back, so I make sure when we get to that for what I feel like we're gonna loop the cycle of conversations at some point, so I'm gonna need to pay attention to that. Either that, or I'll notice that the skip button is there, so I can press skip, and maybe I'll just that will alert me that we're doing this again. Since obviously when it's new dialogue, the skip button is grayed out. So for now, though. For now. Sorry, Monika. But you said it yourself. Sometimes I can't be here. So that time, sadly, has to be right now. I'm gonna leave. Ooh, I unlocked a new photo. Still 52%. What did we unlock? What's the new photo? What did we unlock? There we go. That's probably on the Twitter. Art drawn by Sketchily to celebrate Valentine's Day 2018 is probably on there. In Act 3, listen to at least 15 of Monika's monologues. So there's more than 15? Well, I guess we'll find out more. We'll listen to monologue 16 plus next episode. You know, I know we've had Sayori the longest time, and I don't really want to change it up, but I think it'll be fun if I change the background to the thumbnail image. At least maybe for a minute. I mean, I picked this for a reason, because I did not want to open DDLC until this episode, so I went with something that I had access to for thumbnail material. There's also this Monika, but I figured it would be better to go with one of the defaults at the top, since all this stuff is from side story stuff. So, yeah. Oh yeah, let's do one thing before we go too, because Monika said, why not try? Oh wait, never mind. There is no copy button on DDLC Plus. Never mind. I was gonna do a funny. I'm like, yeah, let's copy. That's not possible. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just switch back to Sayori. We had Monika for at least a couple seconds. We'll have more Monika content next episode. So we're back with Sayori for now. So let's go. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna wrap things up for now. So let's go back to Steam, because we did get one achievement today, so that's fun. Another achievement in the books. Like I said, I'm hoping we can get most of them, if not all of them. Oh yes, I have the Monika Twitter still open. That's funny. Next episode, we get to have more conversations with Monika and spend another almost hour and a half to almost 2 hours with Monika. And we're gonna see what happens from there. We're gonna see how long this forever really lasts and how long this ending really lasts. Because again, we haven't really seen credits roll yet, and we haven't. There's a fourth act. We haven't got to Act 4 yet, so. What do you mean unable to sync? Sync the data. Retry sync. There you go. 19.5 hours, let's go. Oh wait, I got two. I didn't see a second achievement pop up though. I got 2 achievements today in a screenshot I took for possible thumbnail material. I didn't realize I got 2 achievements. I just now remembered I was on 8 achievements, and it says 10. Huh? I did not realize I got 2 achievements from that. I thought I only saw the one pop up on my screen. Well, man, 2 achievements. Let's go. 9 more to go. We got Perfect Monika. She will never be real. Listen to a lot of what Monika has to say. There obviously are hidden ones, but out of the 4 that are still public, we are not going to get the last 2 perfect poems this run, and obviously side story and breakthrough. Those are gonna be ending achievements we get. So hopefully we'll unlock some of the hidden achievements by the end of the first run, maybe. But yeah, man, two whole achievements today and a screenshot for potential thumbnail material. It's probably not gonna be the next thumbnail since we only had that once, but probably down the road we will reuse that for thumbnail material. Because I feel like I've used the regular poem minigame as thumbnail material. I think it'd be fun to include the Monika variant for a thumbnail at some point. So that is something for down the road. But man, I had this conversation in episode 8 with Libby when I had a collaborator on. I wonder how many hours I will have by the end of my entire playthrough. So only time will tell for almost hour 20. So man. Yeah. But yeah, that's been the stream. So if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe. Very much appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back for the next episode. We have 4 likes right now. There probably will be another episode later this month, so stay tuned. What I might do is have the Act 3 episodes be this month, and then in April we will maybe do the ending sequence on stream, whatever number we get to after next episode. And then yeah. And then after that, I will explain my plans going forward. But yeah. So, check the links in the description. The intro music's there, the 2 websites, the Steam page, and whatever. You know what? Just to be funny, I'm gonna link the Monika Twitter this episode. And I might also include it next episode. I'm gonna say, go check out the Monika Twitter for Monika's sake. If I cannot type wrong. I'm gonna link the Monika Twitter as a joke. Guys, go check the Monika Twitter. Who knows? Maybe we can scroll far enough and see some of those very early tweets. But also, go over to the DJ channel if you guys want to keep up to date with the series. There is a playlist. I'll be streaming some other stuff too. Obviously, if you just look on my main library, I stream a bunch of games and I upload a bunch of videos. So stay tuned. Just clear this out of my screen. So yeah, check it out. There's a DDLC playlist. I scrolled past it. 12 episodes in. There's more to come and whatnot. So yeah, stay tuned. More to come in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. And yeah, fun times ahead with Doki Literature Club. And again, a couple of community tab posts recently. I think the results are fine. I think the results are not changing. It's been 5 days, so you may see a bonus FNAF one-off stream soon too, if you're into FNAF besides the DLC. Also, 283 subscribers. Thank you everyone who's been there. Have been a couple of subscribers recently, so thank you for subscribing. But yeah, I'm going now. I'm closing Monika Twitter for now, and yeah, that's everything. Fun times ahead, and yeah, more to come. More to come. But yeah, till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side. Outro time. One last swig of the drink before we go. And yeah. We also had 4 likes today. Obviously nowhere near the like goal, but the like goal is just there as like a bonus if we actually do hit it. Right now, I'm in the middle of figuring out what I'm doing with like goals. I'll see you all next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the flip side.